Welcome back. In this Home Sweet Home segment, sponsored by Everdry Waterproofing, one of the most damaging things for a home can be water. The foundation of our home can have cracks and instabilities that lead to some major damage. Everdry Waterproofing can inspect your home before you get to that point or be there in an instant when an emergency strikes. Extremely crucial as the seasons change, too. Many homes in West Michigan have basements and crawl spaces, right? But what you don't realize is that something dangerous could be lurking there in the form of mold or humidity affecting your family's health. That's where Everdry Waterproofing comes into play, keeping families safe for 43 years.
We're a full-service company, so we address any way moisture can enter your foundation, whether it be through the walls, through the floor, in the air moisture, condensation, that kind of thing. We address all the ways it can get in, and we also address the indoor air quality. We service about 36 counties. We have an office here in Grand Rapids, and then I have another one in Saginaw. We have 14 other offices throughout the United States, and we've been doing this here for a little over 30 years. This is our 30th anniversary, and nationally for 43 years, and we've serviced over 100,000 homes throughout the United States. Okay, one thing you want to do is make sure that if you have any cracks, they're properly sealed. I always tell people the first thing, even though you're thinking winter, you're not thinking about water and when the winter's coming. So I always say check your gutters, your downspouts, make sure they're free flowing, make sure that you're not going to have ice dams, things like that, because all of that falls right next to your house, which goes into your foundation. So that's one thing you want to look at on the inside. If you're noticing any kind of musty odor, definitely get an inspection, because what happens in the wintertime is everybody closes up their house. There's no ventilation. You turn on your furnace to heat things up, and what does it do? It takes all of that bad air that's in your basement, sucks it into the furnace, blows it up throughout the house. If you have allergies, you might notice some itchy eyes, runny nose, that kind of thing. Mold spores become airborne after 24 to 48 hours, and they can affect the way you're breathing. And especially now with all the variants and all the COVID things going on in the world, you want to really keep your air as clean as you possibly can, and there's two ways to do that. One is moisture control, one is by proper ventilation. We do crawl spaces, basements, slab homes, anything where it has any type of foundation we can help you with. With a crawl space, what people don't realize, because they're never in their crawl space, because they'd have to crawl to go in there, so they don't realize that there's mold growth, there's moisture issues, there's a musty odor, and that goes into your living space because of the vents. We do encapsulation, we do drainage methods inside, outside, or a combination of both, and the ventilation system, our Easy Breathe ventilation, takes care of the air quality, keeps the air circulating, because in a crawl space you don't have airflow going through much. So we get in there, we take care of that, and then it just creates a healthier, dry living space for your family. And it's really safer for what you're breathing. If you could see the air you breathe, sometimes you might hold your breath. When they build a home, they warranty it for typically 18 months. There's a reason for that. After that, things start breaking down. When they seal the outside of the walls, they use just basically a spray that goes on. That breaks down the acid rains, things like that. Hydrostatic pressure pushing on the walls will weaken that, and you could have issues starting within 3 to 5 years. So it's not an old house problem. It's definitely something that, just like your roof or your doors or siding or anything else, it needs to be maintained. If you don't take care of your foundation, 100% of your home rests on its foundation. So I would start with the bottom, work your way up as far as repairs and preventative. Waterproofing is a big industry. There's a lot of different companies. There's a lot of great companies, and there's some bad apples as well. Look online, check out homeowner reviews, look at the Better Business Bureau. We boast a little bit about our reputation. We have an A+ rating. We've been doing this over 30 years, and we have some great reviews on there. And look at not just the reviews and complaints, but how are they handling those? There's companies out there that have 50+ complaints, and they handle it by arguing with the customer, which is something we would never do. It's the people in the full service work that we do. A lot of companies will do inside only work or outside only work, and they only warranty the area that they're in. We do all of the systems out there in the industry that work, but our multi-step is the only one that addresses the walls, the floor, the air quality, and it's stamped with a lifetime warranty and a service agreement. So the customer can rest assured when there is an issue, they call us, we're going to take care of it. You become part of our family when you become a customer. We do inspections anywhere from 9 in the morning till 8 at night, whatever works. So we work around their schedule and do this free inspection. We'll let you know exactly what's going on with your foundation, why it's happening, and the different methods that can take care of it. And then it's up to the homeowner to choose what makes the most sense, and we give them a price on the method that they choose. Today, what I'm doing for mention this segment, and what we're going to do is 10% off up to $500 on any work that we perform. We'll work around your schedule. We'll come out, take a look, see what we can do to help you out, and give you some education on the waterproofing and why it's happening and what can be done to correct it. We give you the price, you choose the system and the price, and then we will, any work that we do is a lifetime transferable warranty and a service agreement that is bar none the best in the industry. And we are the best in the industry. Like I say, 43 years, can't be doing, you got to be doing everything right to last that long.
Absolutely, that's very impressive. Once again, that special offer from Rob. If you mention this segment, receive 10% off up to $500 on any work, and all you need to do is just give him a call, 1-800-275-7910.